When you look for your food, you meet amazing people and you visit incredible places. Join me as I go out there, get our food, bring it back, and share it. I'm Chad Breeley, and this is Salt, Fresh and Field Outpost. Oliver sits in a shallow, fertile valley surrounded by wineries, orchards, pine forests, and desert. Before it was labeled the wine capital of Canada, the first commercial crops were cantaloupes and melons, followed closely by stone fruit crops. Today, I'm going to pick some sun-warmed fruit off the trees and learn how to serve them for lunch.
I thought maybe we could make out.
Nestled on an orchard of peaches, plums, nectarines, and cherries is Chef's Table at Backyard Farm. It's not a restaurant, nor are visitors merely patrons. It's a place you can bring your friends and a bottle of wine for an inspired meal, where you will discover firsthand what it means to eat from your own backyard. A renegade, an idealist, and a chef, Chris Van Hooeydonk believes too strongly in this land, his trees, and his place within it to hold it hidden behind fences. He created Backyard Farm to share his revelations on food and life with others.
Beside you, there was nothing else at all. I followed you. I loved you running through the trees.
Super floral. They're all tree ripened. They're beautiful for preserving. They have fantastic color. They have a flavor that's reminiscent of like honeysuckle or almost like lavender, honey, you get that real sort of natural sweetness and sugar. Apricots and pork belly, I think, would be a really nice combination. The fattiness of the pork gives that tiny little bit of acidity from the apricots. There's no question when you eat this apricot that it is an apricot. I want to see what that turns out like.
Okay, now we're dealing with very ripe fruit. Is there a specific way of dealing with them now?
Yeah, so what I usually like to do if it's picked tree ripened, as we only do here, obviously the sugars are in really high amounts. They are at the peak of their ripeness. They are ready to eat. The beautiful thing about having a place like this in a kitchen where we do a lot of preserving, which is historically the best way to utilize a lot of fruit at once, is processing it more or less right away. First thing you want to do is get it in the fridge. Second thing you want to do, obviously, is figure out what you're going to do with it. But to me, this is the pinnacle of what a peach should taste like. What I'd like to do with you today is to stew some of these plums in some red wine, demerara sugar, and we're going to serve it with bittersweet chocolate.
Everyone is waiting for the call. Oh, I have so much. Now face it up. I could not want for more. All I want is love. All I want is love, 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 love. All I want is love. All I want is love, love, love. Oh, the secret minds, the split down the middle lines. Who you and who I? Oh, I have so much. Now face it up. I'm a boy, touching a boy. All I want is love.
When we buy fruit at the market, it's never at the peak of perfection. It can't be. Until we eat a peach off a branch, we can only guess how much a peach can taste like, well, a peach. It seems clear that being in direct contact with the land makes for better cooks and better citizens. By building a lifestyle around what he loves, Chris is helping shape a food community around Oliver that holds the traditions that created the area while providing a new lens to cherish the future of this incredible place.